This is Steve. I'm just showing this made in Japan Yamaha FG-180. Man, I'm telling you, come play this guitar. That's all I can say. I've owned a lot of guitars, being 57 years old, and I know it kind of sounds like hype, but it's not. This is one of the best I've ever heard. I just sold a 35 Martin. It's sounding great. But this guitar has the most beautiful balance and just kind of a growl and a definition while also being sweet. And it's this old age top, and it's really a sweet box. I'm just going to do a little. I'm going to try to get under. This is just a webcam mic, so they're probably the cheapest mic known to man. And still, you can put on some headphones and listen to this. But you know, if you're looking for a new car, you know, a guitar that looks like a new car, this isn't your guitar. But if you're a real player or a songwriter or just want a really great sounding guitar that sounds like something you could spend thousands on, check this out, man. It's a really unbelievable. It's got a pickup. I think it might be a Baggs pickup because it has a really nice natural warmth to it. Like an old Baggs pickup. Man, this is the kind of guitar when you play it, you just close your eyes and just bathe in the sweet sound. I'm not kidding. This is really a nice guitar. It is very difficult to let go of. That's a whole nother rap, though, but it's true. But anyway. Kind of give me little bits and pieces here. I'm not trying to do a performance. I'm never warmed up when I do these videos. And people, some of my customers and friends tease me and say, "Oh, I always say I'm really cold, and I'll do something kind of impressive." Well, that's very nice. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm an artist. I guess I'm hard on myself, and you know, I prefer to do things like this when I've played for an hour or so, but I just don't have the luxury of always warming up. So that's the name of that one. You know, acoustic guitar tones are really interesting thing. To me, hear that kind of growl? It's really hard to describe tone, but it always sounds like a paradox because it's a combination. Because it's a sweet, balanced definition while also having what I call bloom, or space around the notes, or a little bit of a holographic term. I tend to borrow, you know, terms. I'm kind of an audiophile as well. I just love speakers. And actually, an acoustic guitar is a tuned port speaker design, so it's a pretty interesting thing. But the Japanese have been storing wood under the ocean for many, many years. It's not bullshit. It's true. When you can find these older made in Japan guitars, most people are keeping them, but when you can find them, they're very, very special. I'm telling you, I've canceled this ad a few times already. It's just really a sweet box. You know, and if you're one of these people that like to email, I hate getting these kind of emails. If you're one of these people that like to email people and tell them that they're stupid or they don't like their ad or they're idiots, I don't want to freaking hear it. All right, you go bug somebody else, because I am a nice guy, but I've got a very intense side. I don't want to hear your bullshit. If you're a real player, if you like great guitars and you want to get a great guitar that is not easy to find, get in touch with me. But if you want to mess with my head, it's not a good idea. Okay? This is such a sweet box, though, man. A guy came over the other night, I forget his name, and he was a really good player, and he had an unbelievable voice. Me and my wife just got goosebumps. Very soulful, kind of sound like a black guy. He's a white guy. Beautiful sounding voice. Not that white guys can't have good voices, but man, he wanted this guitar pretty bad, but he was trying to sell another guitar. He couldn't quite put it together, but I'm trying. This guitar is special. I like the vibe of that. I've just been so inspired by Michael Hedges. What a player, huh? What a player. Anyway, I'm going to stop right here. If you're wondering about this technique, I'm happy to share it with people because it's so cool. You go down with the thumb, and then when you go down with the thumb, you hammer on with the finger, and then down with the thumb again, and brush up, and you get this kind of stuff. It takes some time, but... Then you add some treble notes. I'm just adding here, like, you just add some stuff on the treble. Pretty sweet. Anyway, if you could use, I'm not even kidding too. You could, I know I have strong opinions. People that know me know that. But I know my guitars. I really know my guitars. I used to be in the guitar business full time for 10 years. Then I left the whole thing for about 5 years. I was involved in some other projects, and you know, I'm semi-retired now. I've invented the speed pick and the Zookies, marketed by the Dunlap Manufacturing Company. I'm sure you've heard of Dunlap. So I get royalties on that. I get some stuff coming from a back-end debt company. Do a few different things. Kind of semi-retired, but I just can't quit chasing great guitars. And that's really what I bring to the table, is I really know guitars. And, you know, for me, chasing a great guitar is fun, and I have to be blown away by a guitar or I don't buy it. And it's true, because I really know tone, I know balance. I don't care if it's an acoustic guitar. And by the way, I also sell Recording Kings, like the all-solid wood RD10. Beautiful guitar, forward X scallop bracing like a pre-war Martin. bone nut, bone saddle, really well made, all solid wood, for $349 without the case. I've got people buying those from, they're really beautiful guitars, and I just ordered 3 small body guitars, like 000 size. One is an all solid wood that I can sell for $349 with no case, and then I've got a couple ones that are solid top, laminate back and sides with a built-in Fishman pickup. I've got to double check my price list on those, but they're going to be very, very, very reasonable, probably like around $300. So I mean, I carry the Recording King brand. I also carry the Lures, the arch top guitars. I can sell a beautiful old looking arch top. It's a brand new guitar with a solid carved spruce top, laminate back and sides. It sounds like an old Gibson or something. I can sell that guitar for like $449, and they just sound unreal. So I've always got used guitars, and then I do the new ones with the Recording Kings and the Lures. But this is a really special guitar. I love playing it finger style. Yeah, I can play this guitar all day. This is the kind of guitar you just start playing, you just get lost, you know, in your head. You know what I mean? It's like get inside the sound in your head. Just listen to that beautiful, defined balance. That's just incredible. Really a pretty tone. All right, give me a call, 714-548-0385.